Hey guys, Craps for Winners here, and today I'm going to show you one of the easiest and safest bets you can make in any casino, anywhere. This goes for pretty much all games, barring maybe, card counting and blackjack, or maybe some of the more obscure games that might just be like one-offs in a random casino. But generally speaking, you go into any casino, in the United States, probably Europe, or anywhere online, and you're going to find a craps table. And craps actually is one of the best possible bets you can make, as I already mentioned, and I'm going to show it to you today. I always call this the don't pass flat bet. And what you do is you're going to take $100. We're not in a live online casino right now because YouTube kind of frowns on that, and they might restrict this video in that case. And also because you can't go to the regular casino and film yourself playing craps. I tried and I got kind of talked to about that, so no go on there. Anyway, so we're in here. You can see the balance because it is a practice. It's a simulator. It's going to be $1,000, okay? You don't actually need $1,000 to do this. What you do need is about $100, and you break that $100 down into 10 bets, each sized at $10. So it'd be 10 bets of $10, and you're going to put one bet, so $10, you're going to put it on Don't Pass. And Don't Pass, if you're not familiar with it, I'll explain it real quick. It's super simple to understand, and it'll be even easier. You'll really get it once you see it in action in a moment. So Don't Pass works like this. You have $10 on this, and when the shooter, so the person who rolls the dice on their first roll, if they roll a 2 or a 3, you win $10 more. You get returned to $20. If they roll a 7 or an 11, you lose your $10, which sucks, but that's the case. And if they roll a 12, you push, which means you don't lose money, but you don't win money, you just get your $10 returned to you. But then if they roll, say, a 4, a 5, a 6, an 8, a 9, or a 10, your money stays here on Don't Pass, and that's when they've rolled that number, that establishes a point on that number. And what happens next is they either have to roll that number again, or if they roll a 7, before they roll that number again, you win $10, so you'd get $20 returned. Like I said, that might sound a little confusing. When you see it in action, I promise it's going to be very simple and very easy to understand. So here we go. We'll just get started. Let's roll. This is suspenseful. Here we go. Alright, so we got 10. So the point was established on 10. If the shooter rolls a 10 again, they win and we lose our $10. If they roll a 7 before the 10, we win $10 back. So we get our $10 plus $10 in winnings. Also, it's important to note that 7 is statistically the most likely dice roll possible. And what that means is that it's going to be more likely, there's a better chance we get the combination of 7 than we get of 10, then if we get of 4, and even of 6 and 8. So it's going to be the most likely. That puts us at a big advantage once the shooter has established their point. So we'll continue. Alright, here we go. 4. So nothing happens. They didn't roll their point number, and they didn't roll 7. Game continues. 2. Again, nothing happens. Alright. Oh, this is exciting. Nope, 6, so still in there. Alright, 9, still going. 5. 6. 3, nothing. It's taking a while. We'll see what happens now. 3. 7, so we won $10. Okay. So what we do, we're up $10 now. What I like to do is I like to play until I'm up about 20%. So it'd mean winning $20. As you saw, even though that took a while for us to get our $10, it was still probably less than 2 minutes of work total. It's just rolling dice. So winning $20 in 20 minutes, 15 minutes, that's a really good return, and you can cash out. You know, that's fun money. Buy yourself lunch, you know, put it in a savings account, whatever. So like I said, I like to go up to $20, so I'm up $20, and if I'm not winning, we'll wait and watch this first. 2, there we go, we're up $20. There, we're gonna call that good, because that's the cash out limit I have. Just cracked my knuckles in excitement. Cash out limit I have, and yeah, so this would be, you know, we won 20 bucks in, I don't know, a couple minutes total, not much time. Anyway, what I was going to say also, which luckily we didn't have to do here, this is live, so it could have gone this way too. Luckily it didn't. You know, I didn't edit this video or anything. You can see there's my mouse moving around. I'm talking in real time. I've probably made a couple goofs while I was talking, because I'm not going to edit this to sort of polish it, because that would also allow me to maybe change some things. Anyway, I'll stop rambling, and here's what I was going to say. If you're just breaking even for the night, or maybe losing a little money, because that happens, it's a game of chance, you know, it's not the most likely with this strategy, but it can still happen if you have some bad luck for a night. What you would do is you would just play your 10 bets of 10. So you would just go through 10 times, and then you would call it a night and cash out. Technically, you could lose about $100 total that way, but usually you will have some winners and some losers. Personally, the most I ever lost playing with this strategy of just, you know, not having a good night and just playing through 10 and calling it quits was I lost 40 bucks total, which sucks, you know, terrible, terrible, terrible. But in aggregate, so that means over the long run, using this strategy, cashing out when I'm up 10 or 20%, I've actually made a little money. I've made a little profit, you know, not enough to quit my job or anything like that. It's not, you know, millions of dollars, but it is some extra little money. You know, I can sometimes, you know, go out for dinner with that money or use it for something like that. Anyway, this was the strategy. I hope you enjoyed watching, and be sure to check out my website if you're not on there already. This will either be on YouTube or on my site itself, maybe as an exclusive video, and I'll actually show you on there. In case you live in an area where there's not many craps tables, which sometimes happens. You know, craps is not the most profitable game for a casino, so some of the newer places have been reducing their number of tables. If you don't live somewhere where there's an easy craps table to go to, I actually have a link on there to some places you can play craps online. Anyway, thank you for watching, and have a great day.